Ahoy, morning breathers, breakers,
whatever.
It's Wednesday. It's it.
It's hump day.
My brain is shot. I've been learning for 2 days.
That's
Boss
right.
Man Matt.
You had class.
2 days.
So you left your brains in Iowa City?
No, it's just it's
full.
Yeah.
It's just no more room to.
Right at this point, it's still trying to put everything away.
Well, there you go. That happens. It happens.
It's sparking in there, I think. Good, ahoy, morning breathers.
Ahoy.
Of course, we've got Boss Man Matt.
Ahoy, Skipper.
We have Saint Nikki G, super producer Saint Nikki G this month.
Yeah.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy.
I think now it's a little excessive.
Too much?
Super producer Saint Nikki G.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
It is a lot.
It's just for December.
All right. And that's no disrespect, Nick. It's not against you. It's just a lot going on there.
It's a lot.
It's like a little bit like a tongue twister.
But you got a lot going on in front of you.
Yeah.
Super producer Saint Nikki G. And there's still one more thing left to go. And I'm not counting the remotes and stuff. So I'm just counting your apparatuses over there. One name for every apparatus.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't get everything. I didn't get the headphones.
Yeah, we got. I don't even know where those
All
are.
kinds of stuff over there.
There's stuff around. We're now wireless. We got all kinds of things happening.
We're blessed, man.
We're something.
We need nothing.
We're something.
The only thing I can think of is be mobile microphone so that we can walk about.
Yeah, but that's going to be with the headsets. We have to wear the headsets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But which actually then we'd hear the sound effects and we could start doing more stuff. But we'd have to wear the headset.
Hair this morning.
Yeah, I know it looks good. So I saw something. I don't remember if it was on Facebook or where it was, but they said and I thought of you in a very respectful way. Mm-hmm. When a bald guy washes his face, where does he stop?
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't.
It can or cannot.
How far do you go?
You can just go all the way, or stop.
Or just stop. Just like I'm going to do this area.
Yeah, there's one thing I noticed. I don't know where my eyebrows went, but my eyebrows are gone. I mean, there's still stuff there, and it's really light. But I realized, and it was just a couple months ago. I thought, holy crap!
I don't have any eyebrows.
Where did friggin' eyebrows go?
Maybe.
I didn't shave them.
Well, maybe Patty shaved them in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? I'm going to get rid of those eyebrows. He won't even know.
And I haven't. I don't know how long they've been like this. I really don't know. Maybe everybody else knows. So I don't know where they went.
I to be honest, I don't spend a lot of time noticing your eyebrows or not.
You
so
don't look at me. Look at me eyes.
Not your eyebrows, apparently.
There's a new place.
I sit right here almost every day with you, and I've never noticed.
Never noticed.
Never
Yeah.
noticed.
Well, that's because apparently I've been like this for a while. It's like I threaten to grow my hair back every once in a while, but my kids say no. They don't even. Although I had hair when I had kids,
right?
They don't recall that at all. That's how long I've chosen to shave my hair.
Yeah, I had a goatee for a long time when my youngest daughter was born, and for first 5 years of her life, for 6 years of her life, and I was a little hesitant to shave it off because I'm like, well, does she even know who I am?
Yeah.
But I did, and obviously, but so I get it. My problem is if I shave my head and then decided I wanted to let it go back, I'm afraid most of it wouldn't come back.
Oh, it'll come back.
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
You know, the old wives' tale is you know, the more you shave, the more it grows.
Well,
It's not true in my
I
case.
don't think that's always true.
I mean, I've heard that.
Yeah, well, I've heard it too. It's old wives' tale.
Particular that, you know, women should not shave. You know, they might get a little hair here and there that they don't want to be seen.
So Hannah's chiming in on you.
Okay.
Henley asked why you didn't have eyebrows when she was like 3.
Oh, God.
I don't know how old Henley is now, but
Okay. Well, Henley, that's good to know. So Henley is almost 13.
oh, okay, well,
So 10 years ago, I apparently looked like this. So that's how long it went, Hannah.
so people have noticed, just not you, apparently.
Henley wants to know where Papa's eyebrows are. That's good. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a new place in town here. I can go and get eyebrows tattooed. Should I do that? Hannah, Henley.
Yeah, I think that's a deeply personal decision.
Once you have them,
Yeah, they're there.
so I'd want to pick the right color.
Well, apparently you have not noticed for 10 years.
It's been that long anyway.
So I wouldn't rush out to add them at this point.
Nobody said, "Dude, where's your eyebrows
Where's
go?"
your eyebrows? You need to do something about that.
That hasn't come up yet. All right. The Southeast Iowa Video Network, gentlemen, is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Casey.
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, I feel like we're just, I don't know, there's just not many people going on. There's not much going on in here. It's just us three.
I know. It's, yeah.
This used to be kind of the norm in the last few days.
Yeah, we've had a crowd.
We've had a lot, and it's been
We
fun.
get the glorious Greta back tomorrow. So.
She's been on a long hiatus. hasn't
Yeah,
she?
she skipped Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we did too.
yeah.
But
Hannah says you look great how you are.
thanks, Hannah. The Morning Breath crew this morning, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank
you,
you,
Willie.
Willie.
Thanks, Willie. So, it's Wednesday.
We got some shout outs. People.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Paula, my mom, Denise,
morning, Paula.
Jeff, Cindy, of course, Hannah.
Oh, Cindy. Bumped into her on the street.
She ahoy.
She ahoyed.
There you go.
And I ahoyed back, and she says, "Oh, I'm Cindy." So it's so fun to meet people
Right.
because I can't see that picture.
Right. No,
It's
right.
on that thing. So-
Right.
And I feel like we should know. I feel like we know them.
Well, my grandma always used to told me when I was a kid, she's like, be careful what you do because even if you don't know them, people know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, good life lesson there.
Good life lesson. I think I was being good.
I think
I
so.
think I was just walking down the road.
You can't get in too much trouble that way.
Nah.
I mean, you
Should've
can.
been. Yes, you can. This was a story that I read yesterday, and we just didn't get to it.
Yeah.
Over in Belgium, sex workers are now, they get maternity leave and health insurance and paid holiday.
I just heard that.
Yeah,
They probably also have to now pay taxes.
likely, but it's a legitimate business.
It is a legitimate
And
business.
what I didn't know is there was other countries that were already allowing it. If I can get to it quick. Let's see. Like, boy, it was just right there. Or Germany and the Netherlands, they've already legalized it.
Well, there you go.
So it's a legitimate business in those countries. I've frankly never understood why it isn't.
well, right. It's yes. I don't disagree.
Why might as well legalize it and tax it.
And
But I find it.
and I think most people would prefer to have their sex workers healthy, and so the health insurance would be a benefit for
good
everybody.
thing. A happy sex worker
It's a
is
good sex worker.
is much better. It's what they do. Just like you and I. If I have time off,
You feel better.
I feel better about coming back to work. They're going to have the set hours now.
It's they get paid vacation.
Paid days off. When it's Easter, they'd like to be home with their family. Now, if you don't have the seniority, right?
Yeah, you have to work
You're gonna
Easter.
have to work that
You have
shift,
to work
but-
Easter.
It's, just like everybody else. Those are things we don't think about. What you got, man?
I don't know.
You want out of this?
So many things. I'm just thinking, a sex worker goes on vacation and they're like, "Nope, I'm on vacation."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The poor spouse.
The spouse, it's like, "Yep, nope, I'm on
Do this
vacation."
all day long. You want what? Give me a break. Yeah, that's a good thought.
Mom says, "Okay, this conversation took a deep dive.
done.
We're done with
We're
that
done.
one."
I just wanted to bring that up because mainly I knew you would smile about it, Matt.
Yeah, and I did.
Because I like making you a little bit uncomfortable from time to time.
Well, it just the uncomfortable part is that there's so many things I want to say and probably just shouldn't. So, I did see this morning that Sylvester Stallone a long time ago, so many years ago, and this is now his current wife. But at one point, he broke up with her. They'd been dating for 6 years, and he broke up with her by sending her a FedEx letter because he didn't want to do it face to
I'll
face.
be darned. I'll be darned.
So, and he regrets it. He thinks it's a bad move.
But they're back.
But they're back together, and yeah, so it's all good. But
It must have been well written.
a 6-page letter that he
Oh,
FedExed.
sly. Jeez.
He says, we're breaking up. Maybe it was 4 years. Anyway, they'd been dating for quite some time, and he did not want to face up to it. So he sent her FedExed her a letter. That's like a text, right? It's like, we're breaking up.
Well, but handwritten. Let's assume
True.
it was handwritten.
Well, it was, because this was like in the 90s.
Okay.
So
So, there is a bit of class there. But that was also his only option. I mean, I guess he could have typed it.
I think Stallone had some money. He could have got on a plane and gone
Or he could have done that as well.
face to face. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Ray says, Tim, if you're going to get your eyebrows tattooed on, have at least one of them pointed up like you were questioning what other person is saying all
Love
the time.
it. It's like a Spock eyebrow.
Or just the scowl.
I don't want to do that. 'Cause generally, I'm a happy person.
You are.
Generally.
So, all right. Jed wants to talk about
Don't you think?
men's basketball. Yeah. Aren't I, Nick?
Say that again.
Jed wants to talk about men's basketball.
Game winning 3 last night. I didn't watch it. I couldn't find it.
It was on Peacock.
I do get Peacock temporarily. But
Yeah.
I have to sign up for it, and I'm not even doing it, and it's free.
Oh, well, there you go. So I haven't watched many. In fact, I'm not sure I have watched the men's basketball game, but I did turn this one on in the second half last night, and I was up by 11 at half playing Northwestern. So it's a conference
it was
game.
a Big Ten opener, wasn't it?
Yeah. They were up by 11 at half, and at one point they were up by 17, and then Northwestern came back and was leading.
Was it at Carver?
It was at Carver,
Okay.
and Iowa was leading, or Northwestern took the lead, worked its way back, took the lead. They got up by 5 at one point, and then
Good
anyway.
night.
Anyway, and then the last 2 minutes, Iowa kept it close, and then they had the ball down 2 with just a couple seconds left, got it past half court. Peyton Sanford called a timeout because the play that they were trying to run wasn't working, so he smartly thought, I'm taking a timeout.
He's the leader right now.
And he took a timeout, 0.8 of a second left on the clock. And Brock Harding, who's the guard for Iowa, stands about 6 foot tall, and Northwestern put a 7-foot guy right in front of him to try to inbound the ball. All he could find was Josh Dix, 30-footer at the buzzer, swish.
Very good.
Game winner.
Is Peyton still in his shooting slump?
No, he scored 20 last night.
Okay. I mean,
Well, so
he couldn't make a layup.
the second half, and I didn't watch the first half, but apparently they were much better in the first half. But the second half, everybody was in a slump for a while. I mean, they weren't hitting anything.
We have that ability for some reason, Iowa. We will blow a big lead about as fast as anybody in the country, I think.
Yeah, yep. Well, they're up. Like
It's
I
not
said,
easy to do that, Nikki G.
they were up by as many as 17 at one point in that game, and they were down 5 late, and then came back and won.
Wow.
Last second, kind of Caton Clark range for Josh Dix.
Well, I watched a little bit of a game, a few days ago, and Dix was good, and there's this other. I don't know the names yet. I need to watch it more.
Dix is a baller.
And then there's this kid with a.
That's Brock Harding.
Okay, he's
And
pretty good.
He is good. He is good, but he's kind of a loose cannon a little bit.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah, and he's fun to watch for sure.
yeah.
But he did a couple shots last night where he just drove to the basket, and of course, 6 foot to 6 foot to me and you is kind of a tall guy, but
Yeah.
in the mix of all that stuff, not so much.
He's among the trees.
And he threw up a couple prayers that went in, and he got fouled in the process. And he's
See, I like that little spunk
he
about
was
him.
he was playing.
And he also looks like don't screw with me
Yeah.
because I will mess you up.
Yep.
He's kind of got that look,
Yep.
a little crazy kind of, but in a good way.
He's a player, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I like it. So that's an interesting. You got to win your home games.
Yep.
Period. And
Well,
you're not
apparently
going to win them all.
This is the first Big Ten opener at Carver or something. I can't remember that they've won in several years. So maybe it's the first Big Ten opener anywhere that they've won since 2020, and the first one at Carver in like 8 or 9 years.
Jeez. That's
Don't quote me on that.
big.
But yeah, 30-footer, knocked her down.
Just hit
Game winner.
it. They practice those.
He said he did not. He says, we don't practice that because it's a fadeaway. I mean, it was not even a good set shot. He goes, Fran would be mad if I practiced those.
Well, but in the backyard as a kid,
Yes.
you're doing that fade
Yeah.
away.
He also said that's the first game winner like that probably that he's ever made.
I'll be darned.
At the buzzer, walk-off, 3-pointer.
Huh.
It was pretty exciting.
Good. We got a decent team, but God,
Yeah, they're not
basketball is tough.
they're not projected to do great, but I think they're going to be better than people think.
Did the Iowa women play
No,
another weekend?
no,
They've been off for a while.
Yeah, they-
seems like
seems
I'm
like
having
they've-
trouble finding them.
seems like they played
They're
maybe
ranked
Thanksgiving
now.
Day.
23rd, I think.
Yeah, maybe moved up a little, but they play Tennessee on Saturday or Sunday,
That's what I thought they were supposed to play. No, I missed that game.
and they're in a
I think I was busy doing stuff.
they're in a I don't know if it's a tournament or just there's 4 teams, but it's Iowa, Tennessee, UConn, and somebody else.
Like a SEC, Big Ten thing or
Well,
something.
yeah,
ACC.
UConn's ACC, I think, but
Coastal Challenge.
yeah. Jed says Saturday versus Tennessee. But then I don't know if they win that game or lose that game, if they play the winner, loser of the other one, or if it's just 4 teams randomly. I don't know.
We got to do a better job, people, of getting the word out on the Iowa women. Just because Caitlin's gone doesn't mean we don't
Yeah,
care.
they're still pretty good.
They're still pretty
They
damn
haven't
good.
They haven't lost a game yet, so
Okay, Mickey G, we better take our first break, hadn't we?
Let's go
You're
for
just
it.
chomping at the bit. You got your fingers ready. You are primed and ready to go. We'll be right back, folks.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Welcome back. Welcome back, family. It's nice to know they still listen.
fam.
They still listen.
It's fam.
I got a text from my grandson this morning, but I texted him late last night because he sent me a text which just, God, just warmed my heart. I got my first text from my grandson. He was
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Just turned 9. And something about wrestling. He's in wrestling right now. And I sent him a text back, nothing. But this morning, I got the one-word answer, yes.
Yes, but you got it.
But I got an answer.
You got it.
So that tickled me to death. That
2 of my grandkids got these Gizmo watches or something, but it you can text on it, but it's limited. You have to you have to be in a group and you can't just it's not just for anybody, right? So you have to be friends with them or whatever. But so my grandson, who's 10, we went back and forth for half an hour a couple weeks ago, and he just sending pictures to each other, and like he's taking a picture of his ear, and I take a picture of my nose, but that was the whole chain, is just pictures. And we happened to be in Walmart, so I was like taking close up pictures of cereal boxes, and that was the whole thing. That was our whole conversation.
But that's what a 10-year-old boy wants
exactly
to do. With weird stuff.
But it was a half an hour back and forth of
See, that's
noses and cereal boxes, and
That's cool stuff.
yeah.
That's just neat. Okay, what else? You got something else on
Well,
your
I got
mind over
a couple
there?
things. So here's a
Where
story.
are you going to start with me today?
Well, here's one. Yeah, latest TikTok trend.
Oh, good.
No, I'm kidding. Los Angeles is known for many things, but perhaps its most
City of Angels.
ignominious claim to fame is being the clogged capital of the United States
Clogged.
on Brown Friday. Do you know what Brown Friday is?
Well, I have some guesses,
It's
but I don't.
it's a kind of a plumbing term. The day after Thanksgiving, when plumbers nationally go out on emergency calls 65% more often than any other Friday during the year.
Friday after
The
Thanksgiving.
Friday after Thanksgiving, plumbers are busy. Analysis by Yelp showed the plumbing-related searches went up 73% in LA, followed by 37% in Miami. So Los Angeles, by far and away, the most problems.
Hands down.
Yes.
There's people are overeating too much.
Yeah. Well, Roto-Rooter said the most common problem areas were kitchen sinks, toilets, and garbage disposals.
Garbage disposal.
Because people are cramming everything down the garbage disposal.
I'm not a big believer in those.
I'm not so much either. We'll use it, but it's throw it away.
I have never had one.
Yeah. Well,
Ever.
we
It's
do.
like an ATM card. Never had one.
I don't even know where to go with that.
Well, let's just start with. I don't. I think I have one, but I've never used it.
ATM, social media, you don't have any streaming services except for Netflix, which just blows my mind.
That's true.
And here we are on a daily basis.
Yet I still seem to function. What do you think of that, Nikki G?
I don't know, Skipper.
You don't know how I do it. How do you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I've never had a garbage disposal. I never thought it was good to put that chewed up food down a drain because it's gonna clog up.
It's going to clog up. We don't use ours very often, but the time to time we do, it's kind of nice.
For what though?
Well,
In case you didn't want to smell something.
yeah, some of that. And it's just, I don't know. It's just some things. It's like you're rinsing off your dish and you get little chunks of something that you didn't scrape off into the garbage good enough or something.
Yeah.
And so you just throw it down the garbage disposal instead of digging it out of the sink.
Oh, okay. Well, this probably has a place. I've been able to survive
Yeah. I have
full
to
60 years without one.
I have to tell you, when we started this show today, I didn't think we'd get into an in-depth conversation about garbage
Garbage
disposals.
disposals.
This show can just go anywhere.
It does.
I did not see it coming.
Because one thinks that everybody has a dang garbage disposal.
Yeah, well, one would think most people have a debit ATM card.
I wouldn't, honest to God, I wouldn't know how to use an ATM.
Well, but
I tried one time.
you have a debit card. I mean, use it as a credit card.
I
though,
have
right?
a debit card.
Which is your ATM card?
No, I have a debit card, an ATM card,
Well, a debit card.
but I don't know how to use it. And
Just
it's
like
never
a
been
credit
out
card.
of. I don't think it's ever been out of the envelope that it came in.
So how do you pay for your
You just
groceries?
pay for cash. Pay cash everything.
Mostly, or take a check.
Oh, check. I haven't written a check. I had to write a check the other day and almost forgot how to do it.
It's really handy. You can just hand them the check and they do it.
Okay. I'm learning a lot more about you today.
Otherwise, it's just cash.
It's just cash. Well, all right. I barely carry cash anymore.
And I do use a credit card.
Well, that's a debit card, same thing. Except for it comes out of your bank account
Right.
instead of.
And I don't go to a machine to get cash.
No, I don't very
I go
often.
to people.
You go to people. You go shake them down. Give me cash.
Yes.
It's a shakedown.
There's places that you go. They have just caches of money.
A bank. Just
The
go to the
bank.
bank.
So no, I've never used an ATM.
All right. Okay.
I see people at them all the time. I feel like I want to own an ATM.
There's a charge a $2 fee, and
I don't know how you do it, but I know people that do this.
oh, some banks. Well, I think banks own them mostly, but Tim pays with his boyish good looks.
Oh, who said that?
Ray.
Ray. Yeah, I just give the old wink, wink.
So if you had tattooed eyebrows, it may give you an advantage there. You
Listen
could
to that.
strategically.
I should really think about it. I should really think of it. Would I look younger?
I have no
I
idea.
wonder if I can get fake ones just temporarily before I go to the step of tattooing them.
I'm guessing that there are fake eyebrows out there.
And then if I could do that, could I just do like lamb chops too?
you could do the
Could I
whole,
just do a weird
just
bunch of
do
stuff?
it all.
All right. Enough about me. 7:40. Let's take our last break and pay attention because these people they make us possible along with you.
Without them, we are not here.
So pay attention if you would, and we'll be right back to get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Celebrate the season at the Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights. With over 180 dazzling light displays, it's the perfect holiday tradition for families, friends, and loved ones. Experience the magic from the comfort of your car, and on select nights, bring the kids to meet Santa himself. Don't miss this enchanting event that brings holiday spirit to life. For directions, dates, times, and ticket info, head to oldthreshers.com. The Mount Pleasant Festival of Lights, where holiday magic comes to life.
Welcome back to Morning Breath, you ahoy people. I got riled up. I really didn't know what I was saying for a minute.
You just whatever comes out.
You get me riled up at over the breaks. We'd start talking about the university being cashless.
Yeah.
And that irks me. And I know I say things like, you know, lawsuits are out of control, but I feel like I have one coming.
Okay. All right. Well,
I want to tip my hand.
That's all right. Well, I do want to report when you're done because I'm curious. Ray says get the Mike Tyson facial tattoo and you'd never have to pay for anything again.
Only if I was as badass as Mike Tyson, Ray. That's for sure.
You could fight Jake Paul and get $20 million, and then you don't have to worry about it anyway. You can get people to go pay cash for you.
So that would be like the dream.
I got people. I got people for that.
They would know how to use a debit card.
They would. I got people for that.
Indeed. Hey, Matt.
Hey, Tim.
Let's get set for the day.
All right. Time 7:43 a.m. It is the 4th day of December. Temperature right now in Fairfield 32, Mount Pleasant 32, and Washington 31. The story of the day today is wind. Sustained wind around 25 to 35 miles per hour with gusts higher than that. And there's a wind advisory until midnight.
So this all got started, this getting me off kilter, because Jeff said, and he rightly so stated, that the dinner bills are a little bit cheaper if we use cash.
Yes.
And that is because some establishments are charging a fee to use a credit card now. They're charging, 2%
or 3%, whatever, yeah.
So it is cheaper for cash.
All right. If you can use it.
Yeah, you can't use it up there. So I think that is illegal.
Okay.
that they don't let you use cash or a check for that matter.
No.
Legal tender.
No, you can only use a card.
Yeah. Well, they don't. I don't spend any money up there, so they don't sell anything to me. And apparently they haven't missed it. 'Cause the lines for ice cream cones are
They're
stupid. Still long.
I've gotten a Carver cone exactly one time.
Who wants to sit in a line?
I did not, because we go pretty early, and I got in there early. Otherwise, I would not sit in a line for
It is ridiculous the amount of people that get ice cream up there.
in the middle of winter.
I mean, they're there at all times during that meet.
Yes, and it's a long
And
line.
maybe they do that at basketball too.
Yeah, it's a Carver cone. So anytime Carver's open, I assume.
What are they probably like $8-10 for?
I don't even remember. I did it just because everybody was talking about it, and I had to be
Just
one of those
friggin' ice
people.
cream.
I know it's just ice cream. I did it once.
All right.
Probably won't do it again.
I interrupted, Matt.
That's
I'm
all right.
sorry.
So I have it written down, so I know where my place is. It's all good. It's all good. High temperature today of 41, but I bet that it's not going to feel like that at all. And a low temperature of 9, so there's a big old swing coming.
No, Jeff, I think others want to see tattooed eyebrows on me.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we
I
could take
want
a
to do a fake one first just to see. I might do it. I don't know.
Ray, Tim, if you don't like using a debit card, wait until you have to mine for cryptocurrency to get money.
This is why I'm stockpiling gold, Ray.
Thanks for doing the Fairfield area. Keep it sexy on the 6th for First Friday Art Walk with the Apocalypso Tantric Noise Choir.
This is a clean kid show, you know.
Well,
with the exception of
we
paid
talked
sex
about
workers.
we talked about sex workers and Brown Friday, so I think that ship has sailed, Skipper. Apocalypso Tantric Noise Choir on Friday from 7:30 to 9:30 at Cafe Paradiso. and
Not the
presented by
nose
Fairfield
choir,
News.
the noise.
Noise.
Choir, not nose.
Did I say nose?
No.
Oh,
It could, you know,
Yeah.
one could think. What's a nose choir?
I don't want to see it.
think.
I would not pay cash money to go see that.
You know, you'd use your debit card.
I'd use
wouldn't
my
you?
debit card. The Mount Pleasant Area Chamber of Commerce Holiday on Main Parade kicks off at 5:15 p.m. tomorrow in downtown Mount Pleasant. This
On
year's theme
Thursday.
is Christmas traditions.
Well, yeah.
And this is the one Tim's excited about.
I am beyond giddy.
In the Washington area, the first of a 3-part beginner sewing class starts tonight at the Washington Public Library from 5:30 to 7.
It would do me a lot of good
It-
to learn. I used to know. I made a shirt once when I was a young lad. I don't need to make a shirt again, but there'd be some repairs I'd like to know how to do again.
I think that'd probably be a handy skill, but I'm probably not going to show up to class tonight. Although it's probably a good thing.
I could start a business.
A sewing business?
Yeah.
Just hem up jeans and whatever. Just do it on the
I don't know if anybody
side.
hems jeans anymore, but
I don't know either.
I could take them in. See, that's sewing terminology.
Oh, I know what it is.
Let 'em out.
I've had clothes altered.
Get out of here.
So I
I'm
get
shocked.
it. On this day in 1996, the unmanned space vehicle Mars Pathfinder was launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida, in order to explore the surface of Mars.
Has
And
it made it yet?
in 1996, I saw something, Voyager or one of those. It's like 15 million miles away, and they just reconnected with it. Probably not for very long, they said, but
Yeah, that's a long ways away.
15 million
How
miles.
long would it take? Ray will know this.
It'd take a long way to walk there.
Well, it's for the sound, you know.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
If it was sending a message back, it would take a long time.
It would take a long time. A long time.
There's a calculation we could use.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it.
We're going to let Ray do that
Yeah.
for us because that's why we have Ray.
What has one head, 1 foot, and 4 legs?
I don't know.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's entirely true. That is a very true statement.
I'm all about the truth.
You can't handle
You
the
can't
truth.
handle the truth.
Thanks very much, Matt. That was a good one.
Well,
Let's see. I didn't boo-hoo that one or whatever.
yeah. I've kind of gone back. I was trying to get crazy, but these are just kind of these pretty straight up dad jokes.
I see my book didn't even make the table anymore. It must be in the way.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't move it. That's all I know.
People don't like my book on the table because it's not my table all day long.
Yeah, well,
just for
you got to share it.
Okay, everybody, thanks so much for joining. Thanks for all the comments. What?
The oldest
Quilting Circle.
continuous quilting circle in Iowa is a men's circle up in Jefferson, Iowa. Dates back to the mid 1800s. Okay.
I had a kid, Ray.
Not a kid, Ray. Thanks, Ray.
We're going to leave it at that.
And we're done.
Everybody think about that. And let's comment on that tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. Hit your buttons or don't, I guess. Can't make you, but
Do.
we'd sure like you to share.
Like, share, follow.
And we love the comments. And Hannah, thanks for you and Decker or whoever's tuning in this morning. You and Jed. Thanks for joining. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Happy Wednesday.